Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Arena Vincent back up in here exploring life like always. You know what it's time for 2024 NBA. That's the National Basketball Association playoffs, round 3. That's the conference finals round going down. Start game 1 for the Eastern Conference starts today, and I believe game 1 for the Western Conference is tomorrow. But it's going down. This is round 3. The best 2 teams, or the 2 teams left of each conference, are going to battle it out in a best of 7. So first, best of 7 series. First team to win 4 games moves on to the NBA Finals series, finals round, whatever you want to call it. So it's round 3. I'm going to give you my picks, my predictions, my thoughts. I think who's going to move on and why. But first, let's get into round 2. Round 2 ended this weekend. I'm going to give you my round 2 pick results. All right, first things first, the New York Knicks taking on the Indiana Pacers. Your homie Arena Vincent had the New York Knicks to defeat the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks couldn't get it done. Some people want to talk shit, say the Knicks choked it away. Sadly, the Knicks, the last game 7, went to a game 7. The Knicks kind of controlled that series, but then the Indiana came back. They won some games, but sadly, the Knicks suffered too many injuries. Jalen Brunson broke his damn hand in the third quarter of game 7. I think is it Josh Hart that's on that team? I think he was playing with injuries. And so at the end of the day, they just couldn't get it done. Sadly, you got to get it done. You have to, if you can step on the throat, you got to step on the throat and just end it. Don't say, oh, and like Stephen A. Smith said, oh, let's not win game 6 and let's go to game 7. And so we can play in New York. And maybe OG and Anunoby will come back. Nah, man, you got to win. Win, you eliminate them. Don't fucking give up. Don't get up. But the New York Knicks could not get it done, and the Indiana Pacers move on. Halliburton, I guess some people didn't like the fact that he was wearing this sweater that had the Reggie Jackson choking space. He's basically kind of saying that the Knicks choked it away. But hey, the Indiana Pacers did what they had to do. They're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I got that pick wrong. Next is the Boston Celtics taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Your homie Arena Vincent had the Cavaliers with the upset. Once again, that did not happen. I think Donovan Mitchell was kind of injured, I think, for the last 2 games. I think the Cavaliers took 2 games, or at least they won 1. But again, the chosen team, quote unquote, the Celtics are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. I was disappointed the Cavaliers couldn't get it through, but it was an upset pick, and the Cavaliers were the underdog. So that was that. But Donovan Mitchell was hurt, so, couldn't go, the Cavaliers couldn't go full roster, go at it, So I got that pick wrong. Next on the dock is the Western Conference would be the Denver Nuggets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Your homie Arena Vincent picked the Minnesota Timberwolves to defeat the Denver Nuggets, and they got it done and went to a game 7. Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, and Karl Anthony Towns did what they had to do. And I like what Charles Barkley said. If Karl Anthony Towns is not helping on the offensive boards or not showing up, Ant-Man can't do it all. You know what I mean? So they have to work as a team, and they did. Ant-Man, at the end, he only had like 19 points or something like that, but he was on the defense. He was playing defense. Somebody said Ant-Man is a mix of Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan or some shit like that. Oh, Vince Carter and Michael Jordan. Shout out to my coworker. He told me that. So Michael, what's up? I don't think he'll even watch this, but he's telling me that. And it's like, oh, okay then. So I like Ant-Man. I like his personality. So the Timberwolves got it done. And eliminated the damn Denver Nuggets, buying Denver. So I got that pick right. And last but not least, it was the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Your homie Arena Vincent went with the young guys, and I got that pick wrong. The Dallas Mavericks showed up when they had to and did what they had to do to defeat OKC and move on to the Western Conference Finals. All right, man. So there you go. Sometimes the 1 seed doesn't advance all the way, and that's just the way it goes, man. It's crazy. Luka did what he had to do. Kyrie, did what he had to do. So let's see what Dallas can do in the Western Conference Finals. All right, man. So let's get it through it. Round 3 conference finals picks. Here it is. In the West, it is the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Sorry for the long pause. And the homie Arena Vince is going to go with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to go with Ant-Man. I'm going to go with Cat. And see if they can make it to the finals. I'm taking the Minnesota Timberwolves with the upset. Because I think Dallas is the favorite. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I think a lot of people are taking Dallas because Dallas has the more experience. But I think the young, the explosiveness, and the defense of the Timberwolves can get it done against that offensive-minded Luka and Kyrie. You know what I mean? And all the other guys. Sorry, if I don't know all the basketball guys and shit like that, all the players. But that's what I'm taking. I'm taking the Minnesota Timberwolves to make it to the NBA Finals, defeat the Dallas Mavericks and our Western Conference champions, all right? And then in the East, if you know me, you know me. It's the punk-ass Boston Celtics taking on the Indiana Pacers. I don't really care for either of these teams, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Indiana Pacers because I ain't rooting for the punk-ass Celtics. I don't like the Celtics. I rarely pick them. So I'd rather see them get defeated in this Eastern Conference Finals than give them a chance to win another title and take the lead for franchise titles because, I think they're tied with my Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan, a Raptors fan, and a Wizards fan, all right? So I can't stand the Celtics. So, no, I'm taking the Indiana Pacers to continue the upset journey, continue to shock the world, quote-unquote. I'm taking the Indiana Pacers to get it done and eliminate the Boston Celtics. And that's why I don't pick how many games because, I just like picking who I think is going to win. And that's what I'm going to take. I'm taking the Indiana Pacers and the Minnesota Timberwolves to win their conference finals and move on to the NBA Finals. Once again, Indiana Pacers with the upset, defeating and eliminating the Celtics, and the Minnesota Timberwolves defeating the Dallas Mavericks and moving on to the NBA Finals. So there you go, man. There's my picks. Tell me what you think, who you got. Again, you can always agree or disagree. Drop them in the comment box. That's what it's for, man. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life for your homie, Arena Vincent. Vincent365 production, Novello. You know what to do. Give me that like, give me that share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Do unboxing videos. I do a lot of other stuff. So, and then check out the podcast. I promise you guys I'm going to be dropping a new episode soon. I know I say that on every damn video. Podcast will be, a link to our podcast will be down there in the description. Check it out. I'm going to drop one soon. For reals this time. I usually try to do it once a month or every other month, so check that out. And then all links to my socials are down there as well. But who I got? NBA Conference Finals. In the West, I'm taking the Minnesota Timberwolves. And in the East, I'm taking the Indiana Pacers. That's who I got. Peace. And as always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life with your homie, Arena Vincent. One more time.